You said no subtitles. Bet. Oh, they don't have them.
J-U-R-I-N looks deceiving. What I am, make him babble, swab and babble. Apex of the hard ice skin, slam bars, hit a lick, killer slick, pirate on the beat, bars got flames. Cyberpunk, neon lights in your mouth. When I rhyme, make your eyes dilate. Fly for a purpose, mom's gotta eat, and a girl gotta live. Eat. Ride for the drive, I'ma die for the drive, cause a girl gotta leave. Eat. Cry about a man, please. Married to the plan, get it. Tunnel vision through the neon glow. Bust a flow, what you see and fall. Ay, 이치니선, so get it down, it's a freestyle. Running shades, 마지막부시 나 맨날 마이 킬라 킬라 시대 밀라이가 yeah. この先なら limitless. Negativityは全て eliminate. 気がついたら達してた異次元。これなら easy game. Nobody can imitate, no. Cheer me up, cheer me up. まだ足りない、まだ足りない。さざ波から big crave, but you more. 肉とすら感じる瞬きが Don't wanna miss it, no. Don't wanna miss it, no. 出て毎回全てがハイライト、wow. 突き抜けた先ある世界確かめたいな。I'ma share you around with the land, no Ellis. Push down, make it fade back, no malice. But then when your ass got clean, it's a habit. Stone cold when the flip, boys gotta have it. Young bottom balls with it. Amy got a flow, send a penny for your thoughts. Your gimmicks flow with my chit chats close like a big cat. Punchlines make you run it back, no tenant. Throw that gas and I throw right past my waist gon' scream. Straight forget your broke ass when my lights turn CeeLo green. Rat race funny when I'm mugging of the cheese. I spend it 20 cause I get it from my G's. This life tastes got too, yeah, pay the fees. I'ma get it how I live, yeah, I be doing me.
Let me see. Oh yeah, this is from 3 years ago. Yeah, they've definitely gotten a lot better from that. I think that one didn't resonate with me super heavy because I don't like the OG song that uses that beat, so it just didn't hit crazy super hard. But they were still okay on that one. And realistically, there was one part where she transitioned into Japanese that I would have liked the translation for a little bit. But all the English parts for the most part I was there for. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. It's not the best one.
C to the OCO and A be popping on the tomato weights. Who would have thought little Tim would turn up on it like a fadeaway? He for the don't get leasy flow. When I'm away, no play, no games. Hold up, let me just play my throw real quick. Okay. Live it in now, body did never win that. Tomodori nashi uchira mo take it the one. Matakoto na has not like us. Cold na be the new genesis. Stage cock, I got flicking the wrist. Comedy show we go put on to rest. Taking no L's and giving no F's. 차원이 달라. The one that we're hunting, respect money power. Rap at the comes on a cosplay. 어리버리 따위 떠진 않아. 나 파르트 눕힌 the rotten tomato. 나 파랗게 verify. 너네 북해주는 바람직한 건 너 재미라. Surrounded by sound that we made it. C to the OCO and A be popping on the tomato weights. Who would have thought little Tim would turn up on it like a fadeaway? Here for the don't get lazy flow. When I'm away, no play, no games. Hold up, let me just play my throw real quick. Okay. I know I can't.
There's 16 in this?
마다 스스메의 story next page. 다른 못 하더리 튀던 night stage. Whether you're ready or not, it's now or never. We gon' do this, yo. Tiptoeing all around the globe, leaving tracks to the Tokyo. Only spit facts while this capping ass cap is acting to Pinocchio. Never lacking, never slacking. Lights, camera, action, we gon' smash it. I open it at like the grand finale. Me going dramatic, and even imagine it might be on the come up while they going down bad. 너네도 열심히 해보나 많아요. 어차피 또 한숨만엔. Yeah, my got bars that psycho drip down to the last drop on the mic. Go my name, 나고 얕보다가 너네 왕관 숨삭게 꿰노 typo on. Underdog, pre-G-O-D. This ain't trending, it's a VIP. Elevating on a daily basis, no cloud chasing, cliche, clickbait. I am not like you, know what I try to. 애가 있다 vision, 지가 웃사이즈, 빼모다 fortune. 수단이 가릴 때마다 스스메를 기카쿠. We on the come 나지 짱짱 hey.
I'm not gonna lie. It's always really interesting to see, like, to recognize that she's the most well versed in English. And it's like you can hear it not just in her pronunciation, but her comfortability with going line after line after line like she does. And it makes it smooth. Don't get it twisted. Kokona's flow was crazy. That first one. Even though I didn't necessarily love that beat, but the way she was on that beat just made it worth listening to, quite literally. And then this just worked so well. This just worked so well. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Interesting selection.
Middle sticking up, ain't no one and done, yeah. Man, my mama proud, but it's not enough, yeah. 수록당이 $10 since it wants, yeah. 우린 내면 쇼게는 비가 오지. I wanna born, yeah, yeah. Harvey, the real Harley, best believe that ain't no joke. Ha, cover dances, we body proudly, yeah, I need to take notes, yeah. Everything we solid, white, everything we just sing goes. Yeah, I'm not tryna be the next one, so but we catching up on them close. Ain't no pause button on me, ain't no problems stressing on me. Now I don't pick and choose, I just show and proof, maintain the same energy. 몰라 카타요니지는 말과 카나라즈 X 못쓰는 나이대 수지야 가루 알지 왜 팀이 나가 유수 바라시게 못힘. Yeah, gotta keep winning, that's a Elon Musk. Gotta deflate like Beyonce knows. 신이야 쓰게 you can't go 히까리 크게 24K go. 자꾸 올라가는 값어치 우 계속 뚫어 우린 새롭게 우 누가 막아 우리 카미는 구 I'm winning 난 누가 봐요.
Yo, her voice is so distinct. It's hard to explain it, but y'all, I'm not the only person. Like, her voice is really distinct compared to the other ones. Like, they all have their own individual thing that makes them separate. But like her specifically, I can't like. I don't know what the terminology would be to just like to describe it, but like her voice is just so specific to her. Your daughter calls it a baby voice. I mean, I guess loosely, yeah. Yeah, yeah. But I feel like that sounds like I'm calling her a child. Granted, y'all said she was 16 in this one, right? So I mean, technically, yeah, that would be factually accurate. But like even now, in the more recent works that I've listened to, like she still has that really distinct. We'll call it colorful. We'll call it colorful. I'm gonna coin it right here. She has a very colorful set of vocal cords. Yeah. Her share of hate. She gets a share of hate for it. Oh, she's 19 here? Oh wow. Oh, so she's what? Wait, how old is this video? Oh, this is 3 years ago. So she's what, 22, 23 now? So all right, so yeah, she's 22, 23 nowadays then. Dang, she gets hate for her voice. People really find it that annoying? People find it annoying? Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Like I mean, I guess it is noteworthy, but I personally don't find it like icky or anything. You saying because she put on some healthy weight in recent years, people are calling her fat. Oh my goodness, dude. I could go on and on about that. When granted, all right, in America, we could use a little bit of the shaming that they have over there as far as weight is concerned. But they take it to a limit. Like that, I saw somebody sit there and I can't remember, was it an idol? I can't remember who it was. If I find her, I'm gonna pull her up on stream at some point. But it was like she was like 5'4", she was like 5'3" or 5'4", and she reached 111 pounds. And people started calling her fat. I said no. I said I thought it was satirical. I thought it was like a running joke or something. But then I saw I don't remember why I was on it, but I was on Instagram and it showed like an interview with her talking about it. And I was like, oh, this is a real thing. And at that point, I really had to recognize that like this is like a societal like it's not just regular. It's like it's like a superseding point to to talk like that, and it's crazy to me. Like I understand if you want to hold everybody accountable and say everybody needs to be at a healthy BMI level. Everybody needs to, take care of themselves because we want you to live long and prosperous lives. But if we sit there and ignore the fact that you're losing the reins on your own health and we don't step in, we are also partially responsible for your downfall later on. I could understand that viewpoint. But we want people to be borderline skin and bones? That's crazy. That's I don't dude, that don't I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe it's cuz I'm from the west. So my thought process is just a little bit different. It probably is, but at the same time, I feel like the dude, I was watching a I'm one of those people where I'll just go on YouTube or go on Google and just like start looking up random facts for stuff. And I was looking at somebody did a video talking about beauty standards in China, and I thought the video was I thought that video was satirical because they took a piece of paper. It was a specific like type of sheet of paper, and they were holding it up to girls' waists, and they said if your waist disappears behind the sheet of paper, if this piece of paper is wider than your waist, mind you, it looked like a regular sheet of copy paper. And they were like, yeah, if your waist is smaller than the sheet of paper, obviously portrait mode, not landscape, right? Then you have a great figure. You have the ideal figure. I said, what? I said, what? That's not feasible. That doesn't make sense. Is that? I was like, yo. And then they were like, and part of it, because I heard about it with what you call it? I heard of it more so in India, where like the fair skinned Indian people look down even today on people of darker complexions because it basically insinuated that you were always a work an outside an outside worker, a field worker, which meant you just didn't have the same status as them, so they look down at you. And then to find out like in for going further north in like in China and whatnot, it's still very similar. I was like, whoa, that's interesting. Like I understood back in that time period when like being high society and being high level and high levels of bureaucracy and everything when that mattered, but it doesn't matter like that anymore. Why are we? Lord forbid a girl get a tan. Lord forbid a girl get a tan. You would think that these girls went outside and and just put on a blackface cosplay. Like the way they sit there and talk about it, it's like, dude, no. Lord forbid a girl gets some sun. You want her to be so pale. I don't even have something pale enough around me. Like they want her to be they want the girls to be paler than my lights that are shining on me. And they also want your veins to show through. It's a bonus if your veins show through. No. That's crazy. You said what? They dress in hazmat suits to stay away from the sun over there? The standards weren't built for me. I have to keep reminding myself of that. I am not the most credible source to, I'm not the most credible source to criticize another culture's standards of living, obviously, because I also don't happen to be, of traditional Asian complexion. I'm pretty dark. But it's just really interesting. And to think that they're calling Harvey fat. Harvey's nowhere near. Goodness gracious! If they came over here, they might have a brain aneurysm. If they walk through any major city in the U.S., oh, it'd be over. It'd be over with. Goodness gracious! It's because like I knew some of them like they'll go outside when it's sunny outside or it's summertime. They'll go outside with umbrellas. Like I knew that was a thing. But I was like, you know what? An umbrella in the summer, low key kind of hard. Like you're low key onto something. But then at the same time, it's like we push the boundary a little extra too. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a thing, shall we say? Where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Yeah, this. I don't know. Oh yeah, the A4 paper test. Yep. Your physiology makes a big difference. Some people are a bit denser physically, and so they weigh more. If your doctor says you're doing fine, that's all you need. That's the thought process that I follow. That's what I thought made the most sense. You said you said look look, Harvey got the thickness. Can I get a witness? You know, I can never fault that dude. I You know, if respectfully, Lord knows, if Harvey came over to any major city in the U.S., she would look. The girls would say her body's T. The girls would definitely say her body's T. You wouldn't hear a single girl call her chubby. They wouldn't call her round, much less call her fat. Goodness gracious, that's what we're doing. You're calling this fat. This is fat. Look at her shoulders. I can see the shape of her shoulders. There's no pudge here. I'm not. I'm not understanding. But again, right? It's not for me to understand. I apologize. Ooh, I like this wardrobe.
Shooting got that fire flame flavor. When the spice kicks, you taste the game changer. Big words coming out, a little no brainer, but I just can't cut it. We're sick in the top, break the zone, no. Don't be bitter, be better, keep better, keep that in me. I'ma go get him, yeah, the clock keeps ticking. And what the clock's ticking, then I'm sick of then I'm spitting in a pandemic like boo. In the beast, in the queen beast, in the woo. Looks be deceiving that I mean it. Never miss a beat, freaking misdemeanor. The girls with me out of leading, I get lit with it. Too blunt to be modest 今までの全てまるで振りだね溢れるノイズかき分ける手話そう Mommy pick a punch on a rap goddess Too hot to cool off, na 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 Too hot to cool off, na 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 Too hot to cool off, na 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 X marks the spot but the girls gon' 줄이 마 최대한 바라면 눈치 내가 왜 굳이 따라야 너네 규칙 자꾸 입만 떨어져 내 toxic and bullshit Michelin star 던져 shuriken soul shift Ooh, when they see you they go Johto When they see me they go moto Ay, ay, When they see you they go Johto When they see me they go
Not the Orifarm at the end. Not the Orifarm at the end. He said the cool thing about these tapes is because you started with one, you're going to see the evolution of their cadence and abilities in terms of rap game. Okay, fairs. All right, this is 3. All right, before I jump into that, I got to ask Google. Google, talk to me real quick. Speak of my language. Harvey from XG. I got so many tabs open. This is how you're doing me. What did I do to you? I'm new to this, bro. Please. Perchance. If you would be so kind. Okay. Back. You know what? Let's be crass. Let's be really crass. We're gonna look up Harvey from XG. Fat. What does fat Harvey look like? That's the video. It's not gonna get any closer, is it? Hold on, let me move myself out of the way. Let me drag myself over here. Hold on. God, son of a gun. There we go. Yeah, she's humongous. Like she's built like Whale Lord. Like goodness gracious. She's wow. She's massive. I've never seen anything like this before. Let's be so for real. Yo, the math ain't mathin'. The math ain't mathin', Brody. They gotta do better. They gotta do better. This is fat. This is what we're bullying. We're bullying a girl for that. Okay, and because all these are TikTok videos, the pictures will not get better. Of course they won't. Well, whatever the case may be, I think it's safe to say we do not think she's. You said clipped. Let's look at it this way. I refuse to buy the fact that I'm not buying what they're selling. I refuse to. Man, oh, see, they got control of my PC. Now, you know, it was fun while I knew you guys. They're about to blow me up. We can't see her ribs anymore. Oh no. That was my favorite part. I loved wondering when her next when her next meal was gonna be. You know what? I do have a ridiculous amount of tabs open. I'm not gonna lie. Oh dear. All right, yeah. Fat-free water is crazy. Oh my goodness. Fat-free water. Yo. Oh my goodness. All right. It's 3A.
Two twins and we both tens on the mic. Two little Asians, like what's all the hype? Fake the last tape, then no crumbs left tonight. Cause we got what it takes to rock the mic right. XG pushing XP, breaking boundaries. Hit different, build different, new breed. The duo dynamic wreak havoc on the scene. Maya Harvey be getting busy like Bonnie nominee. Top tier, that's a big drip, probably elderly. So what we doing? Make a big man, but do it unbelievable. But honestly, there's no such thing as mediocre heat. The nerve on these girls tryna pop if on a Jacob beat. Only good vibes, none of the negative energy. I can do these so they no cap till infinity. Atarashi keshiki demo shoshin wasu lesson. Stick with the shots, stick down wig when I'm killing it. Stats jacking immaculately, super sane slaying it. 마타기로 level 쓰고 투기 나를 laying it. 더 폰대를 보여줘 팍대 고개 대박해. We don't sleep on bars or wordplay. 마치곤 사기캐. Two twins and we both tens on the mic. 두 동양 꼬맹이들 뭐가 그리 널리. Fake the last tape, execute 또 먹방함. Cause we got what it takes to rock the mic right. Two twins and we both tens on the mic. 우찌라니 막다스려 난 너무 닮은 나이. TAPES 구수비 난 모노코사 나이. Cause we got what it takes to rock the mic right. Look, two tens, tag team, double trouble. Pre-GODs, that means we on the come up. Still shooting stars, bang bang, keep shining on them. That's my ride or die, myself plus I got 5 on it. I said two tens, times that, we keep it 110 out of 10. We ain't doing nothing less than perfect. It's the purpose, 내 몸마다 조쇼하지 맞다바까. Subliminal kids and trying to hurt, no finish to list, the shoe fits. Two tens are cool kids, they don't nobody too clueless. Who can do this? 이 방금 못하는 주제들과 부러져. Roughnecks plus a rick chef, cause the rockets rap suplex. I'm too blessed to the YouTube reactions, who got the juice? Two twins and we both tens on the mic. Two little Asians, like what's all the hype? We ate the last tape, then no crumbs left tonight. Cause we got what it takes to rock the mic right. Yo, their research department goes crazy.
shout out to the research team, dog. Because the sheer amount of references and just appreciation that they show for everybody, you know, and they shouted out the YouTube reactors. They did it. You know, 3 years before I even knew about it, before I even knew ball. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? This is actually really smooth, dude. Plus, they were cooking that last time. They love YouTube reactions, free advertisement. I don't know why more labels don't get on board with that. Yeah, like, and my thing is, when it comes to like doing a music reaction, I really don't mind that I can't monetize the video. Like, it would be cool because sometimes the labels will let you do a revenue share thing, and they'll take like 80% of whatever you would make, and like that would be really cool. But I don't mind that they want to keep the money from the videos. But it's like, why are you blocking the video though? Like, obviously, if they watch my reaction for whatever the project is, they're also likely, if they haven't already, mind you, going to watch the actual thing on their own, in their own time. So why would you block somebody who's reacting to it for free? It didn't cost you anything. You didn't even have to ask them to do it. They just did it for the love of the game. Yeah. She's a relatively small label. That's how they get grassroots. And it makes the most sense. You know, as they say, common sense isn't the most common, apparently. It's kind of like that when I do, because I do, I do reactions to anime as well. But like I do like the faceless kind of videos where they make jokes and stuff and kind of summarize episodes and stuff like that. And sometimes the bane of my existence is two companies, either Netflix or the studio Aniplex. And it irritates me so much because it's like, if you know the show Scissor 7, I believe it's Chinese, but it's a small like company. So anytime any creator makes a video about Scissor 7, they take the link for the YouTube video, put it on their Instagram story, shout out the creator, find their IG, and add them to the thing. And I'm like, that's so cool. Why would every company not do that? Because we're sitting here getting thousands and hundreds of thousands of views talking about a show that you made. You didn't have to ask us to do it. We just thought the show was cool. So we created our own little spin on it, and we're like, yo, y'all need to, if y'all haven't tapped into such and such a show, you need to. Here's why. And then we break down the show. But then they sit there and they block the tape. And I'm like, that makes no sense. Literally, there's no downside to it. They're not gonna watch our video and then not watch the show. They're not gonna watch me react to a song and not watch the song on their own, or listen to the song or stream the song on their own. That's usually not how it happens, unless you think the song's trash and you think I said it's trash. That's the only way that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Nah, if they end up calling me out, I might faint. I might. You know, I might hit a Princess Peach for the one time. But just for the one time. Oh, so you gotta eat this beat.
So what you gonna do, boy? We came to party. God's favorite like an Ori. When we rapping about it, we can back it up. But you don't want the rest of the girls to start acting up. What you gonna do? What platform. Gorilla mode with the bait the name Camel. They don't know, but they old school smoke, no Joe Camel. Alpha's on deck, sorry stick on them two latest and follow like Simon says. 24/7, 365. XG, but the breaker out of stereotypes. J-U-I go in on the mic. Coco step and beware of the mic. Get lost in this episode's heavy on the spice. Music makes me like la 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 la
I'm not gonna lie, they hitting that. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as that was the beat selection, I already knew it had to go hard. Because there's no way. You can't pick that beat, right? And just be, here's a few bars. You know what I'm saying? When you pick that beat, you gotta put on a show. And that's exactly what they did. Okay. Ooh, this one's a soap. Oh wait, no, that's a VOX. Is there a fourth one or is it just those three? No, here we go. Dirt off your shoulder. Oh, there's a bunch of pieces on this one, huh? He said, Tape 4 is individual raps. Then one with them all together. Okay. Since you're doing these, may I recommend as the final video to do so you can 5 total? Yeah. Take 4, all the girls clap back at their haters. Okay, bet. Let me open this in a new tab real quick, because if this has all the stop it right there. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, wait, but it starts with the group one. Should I do the group one first, or should I listen to the individual ones first? Oh, it don't matter? Okay, cool. All right, so I'll just leave it in this order then. All right, this smooth. Bet. Make it happen.
Bounce that, make it go.
They do the individual one first? Let's do individual first. Let's do individual first. Because look, yeah, I do think that the all right, if my PC decides to agree, or it can do this. All right, I don't need Google support actually. Crazy how that works, right? Yeah. All right.
Daddy, you sure you know what you're doing?
Last time I checked, yup, still hot. Still got the 5 flame flavor, can't stop, won't stop. You're in a real problem on the mic. Blast off when I rock it. I ain't 5'9", but this little giant knows what's really than hip hop. Call it what you want. X-pop stirring up the pop. Woo, standing on some business down on my 10 toes. Is walking out in for scary that room and about to raise a roof. I don't want no beef on this, it's cold baked great. And while you process it, I keep it raw, no kayfabe. They talking way out of pocket, out of the unpaid grade. Go ahead and get it off your chest, but you ain't no shade. Ha, too rare with a clarity, top integrity. Graduated with pedigree, got them shook and settling. And I always decide for the beat, no rap parody. My level be extraterrestrial, so tread carefully. Yup, still hot, still got the 5 flame flavor, can't stop, won't stop. You're in a real problem on the mic. Blast off when I rock it. I ain't 5'9", but this little giant knows what's really than hip hop. Still getting harder. Must be a hard pill to swallow. Cause I'm a hard act to follow. So don't bother.
That was too. I need like a whole. I need them to duplicate that. I need that. Was it? Okay, so it was a Royce the 5'9" bar. Okay, okay. I was wondering. I didn't want to call it out and be wrong. Okay, all right. That answers a lot of questions for me then. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was only a minute and 17 seconds. I need like let me get like 5 more of them. Let me hold like 5 more. A bunch of Jay-Z songs.
If you're feeling like a boss, go and wash your shoulders off. Ladies be big bosses, go and wash your shoulders off. When they be talking crazy, don't forget your girl. Told you get that dirt off your shoulder. Go ahead and call me Kokona. Come at me however you want. Now you wanna be seen to have me like Thanos stepping over my shoulder. Probably got more than 99 problems for the time I came saw conquer. Then put it on repeat like an encore. Put it on repeat, encore. Yeah, best rapper alive. Gotta be top 5 for that. With my ex love for me, yeah. Got it and passed it my way. Haters, eaters, they go get their feelings. Wishing for a reply. All these media boss going over their head like a Rockefeller to sky. Admire gift and your curse. For the culture when I spit with these words. Could it hurt you? Cause every time you go hit different, these birds are multiversal. Come take a look at our blueprint. Extremely lucrative movement. C to the Izzo, and to the Izzo, always ready to show improvement. If you're feeling like a boss, go and wash your shoulders off. Ladies be big bosses, go and wash your shoulders off. When they be talking crazy, don't forget your girl. Told you get that dirt off your shoulder. You gotta get that dirt off your shoulder. You gotta get that dirt off your shoulder. You gotta get that dirt off your shoulder. Better get that dirt off Kokona.
Yeah, when you called it out, I started searching for it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I started catching them on repeat. I said, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm here. Yeah. Nah, they in a bag today.
Walk in the building feeling like $1 million and go out with a bang. This ain't a stick up, but they got the hands high like I'm robbing a bank. Girl gang get zeros in commas. Yeah, I'm taking in $1 sign language. I'm not going backwards, no, I'm not going on. F to the L to the E to the XG. Never with the technique. Run it up, check me. Opposites in the comments, don't attract me. I am not from this planet, unidentified, intergalactic, we're landing. We come in peace, but don't test my girls and turn to a battalion. Destination manifesting, no hesitating on the time for resting. I spit like this, but look like that. To some of y'all, it must be a complicated complexion. Could it be the X genetics? So could it be I'm sick of the same script for gimmicks? So could it be just sick of me elevating my skill? Well, I hate to push a bubble, but I'ma pop the limits. Okay. Word of advice, always give it a honey. Yeah, that's a big tip for your life. Right? If pressure keep pressing my buttons, and I just let it detonate on a mic. Leave it on pause on the positive vibes. Everything else, the don't comply. Only she's throwing her in front of my eyes. Yabba, yabba, yabba. Walk in the building feeling like $1 million and go out with a bang. This ain't a stick up, but they got the hands high like I'm robbing a bank. Girl gang get zeros in commas. Yeah, I'm taking in $1 sign language. I'm not going backwards, no, I'm not going on.
Ooh, this is an interesting choice for her. Hold on.
Make a beat, man. Humbly I did that. I'm the last day with my twin big facts. While they stuck in the feeling, just a mishap. Your big mouth can't hit it with no jibber jabs. Chatting non-stop, big temple tantrum. Womp, this a go ahead and hate anthem. They big man, yeah, go and get mad. I'ma let it slide to the side, then I'm slip back. Harvey on the gram like Aubrey. Real view 0 to 100K. I bring no off season for me and 6 boss queens. Hating needs a habit, don't pass it to your eyes queen. They don't let my tone as if it's pitch black. I be on my own lane, swerving on them zigzag. Is you offended or maybe a dead fan? I'm living in the heads, comfy with free rent, huh? Half Asian, half Aussie, alien, globally fly. Invading stadiums, aiming on the best behavior. When staying haters ready to the toast, no pedicure on a saving. Make a beat, man, humbly I did that. On the last day with my twin big facts. While they stuck in the feeling, just a mishap. Your big mouth can't hit it with no jibber jabs. Chatting non-stop, big temple tantrum. Womp, this a go ahead and hate anthem. They big man, yeah, go and get mad. I'ma let it slide to the side, then I'm slip back.
Slide, let him slip back. I gotta get a. That's tough. That's tough. That that's tough. You feel me?
Bounce that, make it go. Trampoline, bounce that to the floor. Trampoline, bounce that, make it go. Trampoline, bounce that to the floor. Trampoline, boy, 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 bounce that, make it go. Trampoline, 3, 2, 1, XG. I shake that trampoline. We XGALX, my family. Look up in the sky, no, it's not a bird or plane. Just super duper fly, aliens about to change the game. Haters wanna throw shade, watch it ricochet. I'm on Godzilla mode off the Richter scale. Apex predators, brain for me to fail. But Jacobs but to take off at a whole new level. 7 + 1 members, 8 leaving no leftovers. Bullies trying to block a web, but pulling the whip bulldozers. And when the galaxies align, we infinite supernovas on. Drip out of this world and flying saucers. Step into this space, shoot, you might get starstruck. So the performance get you no nonsense. Too high off the ground, we keep the crowd bouncing. Bounce till you can't no more. On a trampoline, bounce like we got no more gravity. Bounce till we break the wall. Ain't no trapping me. Keep bouncing back and forth on the trampoline. Boy, yo, yo, we can't be cooped up now. Boy, yo, yo, who let the wolves loose now? Boy, yo, yo, ready for lift off, yo. Bounce that, blast off, trampoline.
I'm not gonna lie. I might have to find a way. I gotta see what cities they're hitting, because that'll really determine it for me. Nah, this was smooth. Let's say 7 members +1. They're talking about me, just so you guys know. I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna lie, that's tough. That's tough. Cause what? Next to the live. What do I type in for it? Oh, the Tokyo Dome. Let me see. Tokyo Dome live. Concert XG.